on New Bay. We're playing on the North American server. Playing in the 53 TP Marciausgego. Not sure if that's the way you pronounce it, but that's the best I can do. Been grinding my way up this new Polish heavy lines tank lines. Not just managed to reach the 8th tier 8, so I've been playing in the tier 6 and 7. What I generally like to do is buy all the upgrades for them and then play till I get to the next tank. So I've done that with the tier 6 and 7. Tier 6 was a real slog. I'd free XP that if I were you. Compared to some of the other tier 6s, I don't think it's as good. The gun in particular is pretty bad at aiming. It's long aim time on them. So it's been a bit horrendous getting there. Tier 7 one, a different story though, much better tank. And now we're here on the tier 8. The tier 7 may well take my favourite spot as with the T29. I might well play that a lot. The WZ's up here on the left. Very aggressive stance from the TD. We can see on the map that the rest of his team are on the right, so he's by himself, which is probably not the best decision. We've got me and the Panther on this side, so if I go over here, we should be able to split our focus on him. He's got to point at one of us, and the other can shoot him. You can see here we're not quite. So it's first time I played this tank, so I'm in the top gun. But yeah, you can see with APCR we can pen the top of this heavily armoured TD, which is really good. So it looks like the penetration on this gun is pretty good. You see HE there. We'll change back to AP. We can finish him off quite nicely. We've got a cool 942 damage so far. Teams are fairly even. We've got 6 and 6, so we've got a nice couple of shots to choose from. We've got the Emil, go for the side of him. Ooh, 525. That's a nice amount of damage. It looks like the gun is really good on this tank. The tier 7 was lacking a bit of damage, but this one seems to be making up for it. We've got the IS-2 we can take a shot on here. Can we pen that front of him? He was all black, but there's no chance. We did try APCR as well on that. Got the Op 252. Let's have a look at that. It looks like with APCR, yeah, we can still hit him with the AP, so we'll go for that one. The gun, it does look like it's got a good amount of penetration. We're tank up at the moment, so it's looking good. The challenge is not looking healthy though. So we're not in a platoon game here, but didn't quite manage to get the range shot on there. Just went in between his armour there, didn't it? See what it looks like with HE. He's not having much luck penning me from this range though, which is good news. Because the Black Prince has got a fairly good high penetration gun, high DPM. It's one of his bonuses. So I think we're pretty alright to stay here. We'll shoot this IS-2. It doesn't look like he can pen me from that distance. Obviously the distance, the shell penetration falls. I can finish this IS-2 now, hopefully. So it's looking fairly even now. It's 3-all. Our Panther's looking low. I'm not sure what HP the Emil's on, but their 53 TP is looking low as well. I've got a good amount of HP left. The Emil's going down there. We'll try and help with him with the RU and get a nice solid shot on him. Again, we're taking a nice bounce there. Taking a lot of bounces. We've had 3k 1300 blocks so far. 3k output. So the game's going very well. It's now 3 versus 2 though, so it's going to be a hard finish. There goes my friend the Panther. So we're back down to 2 versus 1. The 53 TP on their side though is looking very low, so I reckon we can get him with the HE shell, which just leaves me versus the Black Prince. Depends if he's going to be wise enough to just hide until I'm engaged with the Black Prince. Let's hope not. No, he's not. There we go. A nice HE shot on the front there. You can see how he looks there against HE versus HE on the same gun. So we're now 4 kills. We could be on a Radley and a Kolobanov here if we can pull it off. We've got slightly more HP than him. A tier 8 versus tier 7. We should hope that we should be able to pull it. especially as he's not having much luck penetrating the turret there. Maybe 3 shots should be enough to finish him, depending on the rolls. He's got what, 8, 9 something left. He's trying to pen the front of the turret, and he's not having much luck at all. Well, he mended his ammo rack. Unfortunately, that could have helped us out quite a bit there. Still saying that, he's only doing 100 and something damage a go, isn't he? Just have to make sure this shot goes in, and then we'll be all good and dandy. No, not quite. I think we've got enough HP to last it though. Shooting through that driver's hatch there. We'll say hello to the driver. Yeah, there we go. 5 kills, 4 something damage. I didn't quite see that. It's a victory. It's a good start. It's only a first. I thought that would be enough for a mastery, but 4590, 5 kills. You would have thought that would be enough, wouldn't you? But it's the first week these tanks have been out, so some good players have been brutalising people in them by looks of it. We've got a nice big stack of medals out there. Looking at that, it's a real haul, isn't it? We'll see how we did in terms of the team. We had nearly half the damage there, 4590, 5 kills. The IU did the best on their side. Total of 10k damage, so yeah, we did nearly half the damage of the team, so pretty good start. 17 shots, 17 hits, only 14 pens though. Managed to damage everybody. Good amount of credits there, 32k and 16,000 XP. In terms of the medals and the awards, we've got a real haul there. Need bigger shoulders for these. We've got a Mastery Badge 1, Top Gun, Haliber, Radley Walters, Steel Wall, Kolobanov, and Sharpshooter 19. So what a great start to the tank. Brilliant first battle. It's gone a lot better than I thought it would do, and yeah, I think this is definitely going to be a keeper. It could become a favourite tier 8 if it carries on like this. Maybe we'll go and have a look actually what it looks like on the website and see what the average scores are in it after say it's been about a week it's been out, isn't it? But yeah, let's just go and do that. So yeah, this is my North American count. Look on our stats. There we go, 53 TP. Markowskiego, is it? I'm not sure how that is pronounced, but we can see there. What WN8 4038. It's way above the average for everybody else. Apart from the spots are a lot higher there. We didn't get any spots, but yeah, that's a great start to the life of the tank. Hope you've enjoyed this one. It's Mirage Mike signing off. Bye for now.